Hey everyone, it's Keyblade 007, and today we got Reverse Metal Proud Mode Style Quest. That's a mouthful. Use reverse metals to complete the Proud Mode Style Quest, get gems and other fabulous rewards. There's really no other fabulous rewards besides the gems, they're lying to you, as always. Event periods from January 29th to February 4th. Earn fabulous rewards with these 10 Proud Mode Style Quest. Rewards include a Speed Gem, Magic Mirror Medals, and more. Like Proud Mode, special rules for which Keyblades and/or medals you can use will be in effect. This time only reverse medals will be allowed. Pretty straightforward. So this one is very interesting in that every single quest is a different Keyblade that you earned up until recently. It uses every single starter Keyblade, the first 3 Proud Keyblades, and yet it leaves off the last 2 Story and the last 3 Proud, so yeah, that's pretty interesting. Overall, I think it's relatively simple, even if you're free to play, because except for the end, the enemies are not that tough, and there's no real restriction other than using reverse metals, so it's pretty open-ended. Alright, let's do this. Reverse Metal Challenge number 1. Objectives: defeat all enemies within 1 turn for a Sid, complete would have to continue for a Huey, complete would have to continue for 20 jewels, large body level 25. First up is the Starlight. Special attacks only allowed for reverse metals. And this will be the build I use, just some stuff I threw together. Go. I could also use Nova here, but, you know, it's already on auto. And you get 20 jewels, a Huey, and a Sid. And we're done with that. So as you saw, I used Zex or Illustrated Xion EX. And yes, Zex makes this much easier, but you can do it without Zex. If you have a Kex, you can use a copy metal like HD Xion or HD Vanitas, which were pretty easy to pull a couple banners ago for any person, so you guys should have at least one of those. Reverse copy metals are very important to have. You can copy your Kex and, you know, do a little cheat buff. Without that, it's gonna be kinda hard. You need either a Kex with a reverse copy, or a Zex, or I guess just a bunch of buffer metals and then just a finisher. You could kill most of these challenges until the end with that kind of playstyle. So we're up to Reverse Metal Challenge number 2. Objectives: defeat all enemies within 1 turn. Huey, Dewey, Louie. Complete would have to continue, get a Dewey. Complete would have to continue again, 20 jewels. Neo Shadow level 50. This time we're using the Treasure Trove. And that's the build I made. Again, we're not really going to get to the last metal, weak enemies, but just wanted to do it for funsies. So this one's pretty damn easy. Weak target. Then you get 20 jewels, a Dewey, and a Huey, Dewey, Louie. And we're up to Reverse Metal Challenge number 3. Defeat all enemies within 1 turn for a Sid, complete would have to continue for a Louie, and complete would have to continue for 20 jewels. Golden Hook Bat level 100. This guy's new, we've never seen him before. The number above this flapping foe gets smaller as you attack. Once it reaches 0, it'll unleash a paralyzing attack. I just wanted to read it because it's a new enemy. And we're using the Lady Luck. Let's go. So it seems we're also going to all different locales while using different keys, so that's kind of cool that they did that. Sleep Archer, watch out for him. And he targets right there. 4 health bars, 10 metal counter. Not hit counter, hit counter. And you get 20 jewels, a Louie, and a Sid. Reverse Metal Challenge number 4. Defeat all enemies within 1 turn for Huey, Dewey, Louie. Complete to continue for Huey and complete to continue. So this one has a lot of invisible enemies. Let's go. And the final guy was invisible as well. And you get 20 jewels, a Huey, and a Huey, Dewey, Louie. Reverse Metal Challenge number 5. Defeat all enemies with 1 turn for a magic mirror. Now the rewards are at least decent. We have to continue for a Dewey. We have to continue for 20 jewels. Black Copter Fleet, level 200. Olympia time. This is a pretty straightforward one. It's just one dude. That's it. He has plus 5 health bars, and it's a copter fleet, so lag. And you get 20 jewels, a Dewey, and a magic mirror. Reverse Metal Challenge number 6. Defeat all enemies with the 1 turn. You get a Sid. Yay, Sids. Complete would have to continue. You get a Louie. Complete would have to continue. You get 20 jewels. High Wizard, level 300. They're getting a little better. Divine Rose time. A little bit better each time. Tougher enemies. Okay. But their health bars aren't that bad. So even without a Zex or a Kex, you still might be able to get past this part if you have any reverse buffers. And you get 20 jewels, a Louie, and a Sid. Reverse Metal Challenge number 7. Defeat all enemies with the 1 turn for a Huey, Dewey, Louie. Completely have to continue for a Huey. Completely have to continue for 20 jewels. Ringmaster, level 400. We're now using the Mughal Old Glory, so you gotta make sure you have that too. This will be the one build that has this guy on the actual key instead of the pet slot, because really good slot for him. Watch out for the archer. Another archer, poison one, so second chance will fail if you die to that. This is a long mission. And there's your dude. He has plus 12 health bars and 50 hits, and he has 2 archers with metal hits too. Be careful of the archers. Now you get 20 jewels, a Huey, and a Huey, Dewey, Louie. Last 3. Reverse Metal Challenge number 8. This is where it gets really tough. Complete within 3 turns for a Sid. Complete would have to continue for a Dewey. And complete would have to continue for 20 jewels. Guard Armor Omega, level 500. So we're using the Sleeping Lion now. And that means the last 3 are all going to be the Proud Blades. And because every Proud Blade has only 1 reverse slot and 1.10 multiplier slots for the upright ones, it's a little bit tricky, because if you don't got a good buff and maybe a good trait on something, unless that 1 slot and the pet slot are going to finish it, you're not going to do a lot of damage, because 110 is not a lot. So he has 120 health bars with up all defense 2. My Kex does 1 damage to him. I mean my Zex. Riku does 1 damage to him as well, but after a little more defense down, he is pierceable. And now we bring his defense down further. No skill proc on that one. This should finish him. So it's all about the 2 slots with multipliers. You do have 3 turns, you don't have to 1 turn it like I did. And you get 20 jewels, a Dewey, and a Sid. Reverse Metal Challenge number 9. Complete within 3 turns, again, meaning tough challenge. For a Huey, Dewey, Louie, complete we have to continue for a Louie, and complete we have to continue for 20 jewels. Gear Golem level 750. So it went up by 250 levels, and it's another raid boss-like enemy, so it's going to be a chunky one. This time I'm using my favorite new Keyblade, the Counterpoint. Been really working on this Keyblade. As you can see, it's 35.5. So this guy has plus 187 health bars and 30 metal hits. My magic build is pretty OP, so no problem there. And you get 20 jewels, a Louie, and a Huey, Dewey, Louie. And finally, Reverse Metal Challenge number 10. This is for all the good stuff. Complete within 3 turns, you get a Speed Gem. Complete within 3 turns, you get a Magic Gem. Complete without having to continue, you get 20 jewels. Wicked Spider level 900, another level buff up. You are using the Fenrir. So this is going to be probably the hardest one. You do have 3 turns, so if you can chunk out a good third of its health each turn, you can do this. Alright, here he is, the final guy. Plus 219 health bars and 8 metal hits. So if you don't 1-turn him, it's going to be a bit annoying, but if you have pet level 5 and 4, of course, then you can heal from whatever status effect bullshit he does to you, and get a free, second chance. And done. Good lucks, too. You get 20 jewels, a magic gem, and a speed gem. So that's it, guys. I thought it was an interesting event. Fairly simple. It was cool that they used one of each Keyblade for the first 10 that we got, including 3 of the Proud. And with the other reverse event, you get to use the reverse Proud Keyblades as well. So it's a nice coincide thing. Not much else to do this week, so peace out till next event. Later, guys.